I don't know when this became a thing, but I feel like hobbies can no longer be hobbies. And what I mean by that is, I feel like everything that anybody does, it feels like that you should be monetizing it. And I don't know if this is just me, or anybody listening to this will be able to resonate with this and what I'm saying, but there's a constant pressure to feel like if you're not monetizing what you're doing and you're not monetizing your time, then it's time wasted, or it's something wasted. And I noticed that this was a thing that even I fell into, a trap that I fell into, because my mum recently wanted something to do in her pastime, and growing up she always loved art. She did art at university. She's a teacher, and her favourite thing to teach is art and doing sort of projects within and around art. I remember when we were younger, she painted these massive Pokemon on our walls. I had the Chimchar evolution. So she's always loved art and always been brilliant at it. And she recently just had a lot more spare time and realised all she was doing was sat on her phone or waiting for the time to go by, and she wanted to fill that space with something. So she picked up some drawing again. She got some drawing paper. I don't know anything about drawing, so that might not be accurate, but she got some of the type of paper that you can draw on, and a bunch of colours and things like that. And there were some friends' birthdays coming up, so she did these two drawings that were going to be turned into cards. One of them was of a cupcake and one was a slice of cake. And they looked incredible. Like, genuinely. The colours of them, the sort of artistic approach to just making these cakes, it was like, I was genuinely impressed. Like, I was just like, why have you not been doing this more? And my first instinct and response to say to her was, you should sell these. Like, you should upload the print of these. Someone would buy a t-shirt with that on. Someone would buy a card that has that design on the front of it for their friend. And I caught myself in the act of doing that. And I thought, actually, no. That's not right. And the thing is that even my mum was saying that, so other people have told her that. Other people had seen the art and had said she should do like commissions, or she should do something like that. And she didn't want that. She just wanted a hobby. Something that she could do, something that she could enjoy for herself, and just have fun. Just pass some time by doing something that you find enjoyable. And I feel like that's so hard to find these days. I feel like anytime I pick up a new side hobby thing, I start to think like, oh, what content could I make out of this? You know, I started to fall in love with reading, and I'm like, okay, right, so we'll do videos where I talk about books. We'll do TikToks about books. Oh, I really enjoy walking. Let's make a walking channel. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say, like, I dislike doing any of my channels, but I'm constantly trying to look for ways of monetizing my time. And actually, just existing and just having that time to do something that you just genuinely enjoy is and should be the forefront and focus of it. I remember when I started YouTube, it has always been a hobby. It's something that I never thought I'd be able to earn a decent bit of money off of, and don't get me wrong, I'm not full-time with YouTube or anything, but it still does give me a little bit of extra income each month, and that was never really the point. And I always remember when I first started making friends with other people who did YouTube, like Dan and Wad and all these guys, and it was kind of not necessarily like shamed upon, but everyone was always like, if someone got too deep into the views, it was like, guys, remember, this should just be a hobby. But I think deep down, for me, it has always been a sort of a thing that could work out. Like, while it's been a hobby that I love and enjoy, otherwise I wouldn't do it, there is always that sort of thing in the back of your mind of, yeah, but you could make this a job, you could make this a thing. And I just think that we need to be back in a place where you can just do stuff without feeling any pressure to monetize it or make it a side hustle. Like, I can't remember the last time I particularly enjoyed just playing a video game. Like, I feel guilty if I play a video game in my spare time, because in the back of my mind I'm thinking, you should be streaming this, you should be recording this for a video, or you shouldn't be playing a game because you should be editing, you should be doing something else. That's just not the case. Like, it has actually just sort of ruined gaming for me, because it feels like you should be doing something with that time. It's like, I know there's been a whole thing about people, the sort of Andrew Tate people saying that it's embarrassing if you're gaming over 20, it's a kid's thing. Why are you not doing a side hustle? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? And it's like, people can just enjoy. People can just live and enjoy. It doesn't... We've moved into such a space of money and business and corporations in the world as a whole. It feels like nothing can exist without an advert being attached to it, without some form of monetization being attached to it. I was watching a TikTok today about TVs and how, you used to just be able to turn your TV on and watch TV. And yes, there would be adverts, but you wouldn't have to sign into a smart TV where it tracks all your cookies and tracks how much you are watching this type of program and this, so it knows what to feed you and it knows how to track you. It's just a constant barrage of of monetization, and that has seeped into all of our personal lives. If you're doing something as a hobby, why not make a TikTok account out of it? Oh, if you just love gardening, why don't you make a YouTube channel out of that and just show off gardening? It's sort of this mix of how you can do nothing for yourself nowadays because it's all got to be shown. Nothing exists unless it's shown to other people. But that's not true. That is just not a fact. You can just enjoy things and you can just do things for yourself. And I know that's very hypocritical coming from someone like me who has tried to sort of monetize each aspect of their hobbies and things that they enjoy. But it's something that I definitely want to work on. I definitely just want to be able to do things that I want to do for myself without feeling a pressure of having to monetize it or create something off of the back of it. I just want to be able to do something for me. For the fact that I enjoy that thing. And I think a lot of people would benefit from doing something like that as well. So let me know. Is this a problem that just exists in my brain? I don't think this is. I feel like this is something that is widespread. That's sort of a hand-in-hand thing that's come with the explosion of social media. With the monetization of interests, of hobbies, of sort of the commercialization of everything. But let me know. I'm interested to see what your thoughts on this topic are.